Hey guys, it's me, Lynn Renee McDonald for Practical Spirituality Live. Today, we're going to talk about some coolest shit. We're going to talk about what's happening right now these days with this Pisces Mercury retrograde. All right, a lot of you, I'm going to tell you, we're going through a lot of stuff. It seems like these last few years, three years in particular, but this year has this been pretty wild. Every year it feels like lately it's been pretty wild, but in particular this year, right now, what the universe wants me to talk about is this Mercury retrograde in Pisces. All right, we are pretty much in the middle of it. We're going to be getting to the end of it at the, the traditional times, meaning I think it goes to March 9th. However, there's a 2 to 3 week window after that. They call that the shadow period. And before, all right, this Mercury retrograde started sometime in February, and it's going to go to March 9th or 10th. I believe, and it's Mercury retrograde in Pisces, all right? So Pisces is all the water, all of the emotion of the ocean. So in your soul, this Mercury retrograde is going to give you experiences all across the board, constant Mercury retrograde experiences, because Pisces is all the water in the ocean, which is all the emotion in the ocean, all the emotion in your soul, the things in your life that are your emotions, all of your feelings, that is all of it entirely in your soul, okay? In your soul. So you're going to be releasing a lot of stuff from this in this way, in these spaces, from the influence of this Pisces Mercury retrograde on all of us. So it's kind of like you were swimming around in the middle of the ocean, and there's just so much water. So much stuff is going to be emotional feelings, stuff that is just going to come in. It's going to come into your reality, but it's designed to clear all of this stuff emotionally that is like Pisces related, as well as all the emotion in the ocean, like feelings and things that are just like floating around in your soul, that are creating things out here to happen over and over and over with the retrograde in your earth world reality. So you'll notice one thing after another, and you're like, I already dealt with that in the past, and here it is again, over and over and over. And that's common for retrograde, but it's going to be really common and really be a lot because of the Pisces influence and the emotion, okay? So a lot of delusional stuff, illusions, belief systems that aren't the truth are going to come out, ways to rehandle things, and all and anything that's tied up emotionally with everything that is you, and is influenced by this Mercury retrograde in Pisces. All of this stuff is going to be coming up out of your soul. So if you haven't noticed that already, this is what's happening. So it's almost kind of like you're being dunked underwater and you can't really see. So one of the best tools that I do, that Spirit is guiding me to share with you, is just clear the whole entire day. Clear everything that happened, that caused this to happen. Clear, heal, and change all of this from my soul. And this is guidance for you as well. And in all I am, be, say, do, and create, all that created this, give me the best way to be from the highest form of love in place of this throughout this whole entire Mercury retrograde. Thank you, God, for that for us. And the best way for us to honor something better from the highest form of love in this reality, any reality, and all that is. And thank you, God, for that for us. This is one of the best tools to just slam dunk everything that comes in, especially if you do not have the time, because it's like one thing after another, right? So that's what's happening. That's a big chunk of what is happening with this retrograde. Retrogrades are always known for reliving, rehashing, redoing stuff from the past, as well as, the traditional things where you don't sign paperwork, you don't have any contracts, you wait till after the retrograde. You don't want to fix and repair things as well, because things break down, communication breaks down. It's like you're going to have to do everything again. And who the fuck wants to do things 2 and 3 times? Not me. So like I have a lot of stuff in my house that needs to be fixed. Like the plumbing needs work, the electrical system needs work, the deck deck needs work, all these crazy things, right? And I've known about this, right? And so in these things, many of these things are repeat things, right? So, but universe is like, no, wait till after the retrograde, because you're gonna have to call the guy back if you don't, or there's gonna be a problem, or do you see what I'm saying? So these are just some guidance from universe to deal and to understand what is happening, Okay, so that said, the other thing that's going to be coming in, any kind of illusions that you have, things, not truths, lies, you'll get to the bottom of understandings with people. A lot of stuff is happening in reference to these water signs and this in terms of delusion or illusions. So you may see a lot of people having mental breakdowns, misunderstandings, like when I say misunderstandings, like you thought somebody was one particular way and then all of a sudden they talk to you 5 minutes later and there's something else, and you're like kind of like, so when I say mental breakdowns, these are like disconnects. These will be happening because under illusions and guises and also the truth about things, what is the God's honest truth about things. All of these things are parts and pieces of what is going on within this Pisces Mercury retrograde. Now that's going to be happening, but also it's kind of like your head is dunked underwater and you can't get a clear picture of what's coming in the future. And we're going really slow and we're tired. Think about it. We're walking around in water energy. When you walk around in this heavy water energy and all the water in the ocean is really powerful stuff. So it's going to what? Slow you down. Now this is also having to do with all the other planets in the sky or in right now in astrology, right? And what they're doing, okay? That is going to slow you down. I think it's Mars and Mercury in Capricorn. With Pluto, all right, so you're going to be somewhat tired when Pluto comes in. You'll get a little more burst of energy, as well as the Aquarius. So when Aquarius comes in, the energy is going to pick up. We're going to get a window coming up with Aquarius, Saturn and Aquarius. That hasn't happened in a really long time, and this is going to give everybody the energy, new hope, like the age of Aquarius. You think of the age of Aquarius as the new age, the dawning of the new age of love, right? So new doorways are going to be opening for gifts and tools to bring the planet to a higher age of love, a better space of love, a higher vibration of love. So lots of new doorways are opening for you personally, as well as the planet, the collective consciousness and all that is, to advance the planet to a higher state, a higher elevation, a higher vibration of love, okay? So new opportunities, abundance, things are going to be coming in with this energy. So you're going to get a taste of that coming in to the future, right? And into your future, okay? So that's also coming in. That's going to give you a burst of energy. You're going to be able to see more clearly your future and what direction you're going to go in. Of course, that's after, as we get towards the end of this Pisces Mercury retrograde energy and Saturn goes into Aquarius, you're going to find this in Aquarius time, you're going to get more energy. And then there's an Aries moon as well. And that's also going to give you more energy, because right now everybody's calling me. They're like, oh my God. And they're like, I don't feel like doing anything. Nothing is motivating me. Nothing is happening. I'm not really seeing things. I'm not feeling anything. I just don't feel like doing nothing. I just want to sit here and like stare at the ceiling. I don't have any incentive, right? This is what people are saying to me. I don't know where I'm going, but I know what I should be doing, or I have all these opportunities, but I see them and I get excited about them for a minute and then I don't really feel it. All right. All of this has to do with everything that's going on in astrology or in the stars. Right? All right. It has everything to do with you personally, as well as everybody else is going through this to some degree as well. All right. Opportunities. The water is slowing you down. It's pulling out your emotional baggage on a subconscious level as well as a conscious level. This is slowing you down to get a really good clearing, healing, changes that have to be happening, that are necessary for your advancement and the newest spaces that we are bringing the world to and our souls to within this space. And this is going to be going on over the next 3 to 6 months. But this Mercury retrograde will end. There's a 2 to 3 week period after it that ends about the 9th or 10th. And then you have the full moon. I believe it's in, is it the full moon in Aries is going to be coming up, or Aries time is going to be coming up, as well as I think there was a full moon in Aries. But so all of these things are going to play a part. Everything that's going on in the stars is playing a part with all of the stuff that I'm telling you about that you are feeling. Okay, so this is to let you know what is going on, why you're feeling that. But trust the universe. If it's this water energy is making you slow down, it's making you clear out stuff, which is great. This is about your best advancement. And trust your soul, trust the universe. If you're not feeling it, trust that energy. Say, okay, I know I'm not supposed to be doing this right now. What am I supposed to be doing? Where am I supposed to be going? And let go and let God and trust that, okay? Because you're supposed to be resting and clearing, and your soul is doing this in alignment with the stars automatically with this Mercury retrograde and for what is coming in. And you will have a clearer vision once the water clears, once we're out of Pisces time, right? Think about it. You can't see underwater. It's harder to see. Water slows you down, also, let me just see, and then you'll have these new opportunities coming in, and you'll get much more clarity on what direction or directions you are going to be going in. And this new Aquarius energy is just going to open all these doors. Aries is going to be the fire energy that's going to help fuel your passion. And so all of this stuff will be returning back into this exciting, more of a passion mode and fueling your dreams, as well as the Pluto energy is going to help that as well. So, and then Neptune as well. So you have a lot of stuff going on here. Really exciting, good stuff. But also be guided by your soul. Your soul knows exactly what it's doing, and so does universe. So if you don't feel like looking for a job, but you know you should be looking for one, you just chill. It's not chilling forever. Your soul will guide you. So you chill till the retrograde is over, and you will probably start to get visions, intuition, knowing before the retrograde even finishes. Okay, so you're going to start to see those things as the water clears. Think about when the tide goes out and you start to be able to see all the shells in the ocean, right? Or the sea glass or the little creatures and things. So you're going to start to see what's really there, what the truth is, where you're going, because that Pisces is very disillusioning, that energy. Sometimes, Pisces is the sign of self-undoing, right? Or can be many times, right? So this is all about really good healing in all these areas of your life, as well as, your clearing, and then the ability to see into the future with this Aquarius energy and exciting new stuff coming in for everybody. So I just wanted to give you a heads up as to why you're feeling the way you're feeling, because sometimes I want to, poke myself in the eyes, because I don't like to sit still and be like, and chill, right? I don't want to sit here and chill with this Pisces energy. And I'm like, okay, God, then let me, and then so I'm like, I have to say a prayer, because I'm like, all right, and send out the energy that I do chill, that I clear the consciousness in me that doesn't want to chill and wants to keep moving and isn't getting the Mercury retrograde energy, right? And isn't working with it and is fighting the chill, because there's going to be so much going on in the future that you're going to be happy that you had this time to rest a little bit. All right. That's what universe is telling us and telling me. So thanks for us embracing all this energy in the healthiest, best way, working with all this energy for this Pisces Mercury retrograde and all the energy of the stars, always to the best of our capacity, from the highest form of love within ourselves and with God and all that is love, that is God, right? In the best way, from the highest form of love, God's honest, unconditional love, truth, and wisdom in this reality, any reality, and all that is, and in our souls, and when we are, be, say, do, and create. And thank you, God, for that for us. Okay, so now you got some great tools, some great prayers energy prayers to work with, to really make your dreams happen and move forward and deal with these next couple months coming out, March and into the future. Exciting times. So get ready. Lots of good stuff coming. Thanks so much. See you in a day or so.